Hi, I'm here. Welcome to my channel. Today's story is called The Empty Chair. It's about a widow in the first year of her grief. She lost her husband suddenly, and every day she has to face the pain of her loss. The symbol of her pain is also the symbol of her story, an empty chair at the dining table. Let's meet Sarah. She is a 45-year-old mother of two. She lost her husband Mark, 20 years her senior, to a sudden heart attack 6 months ago. At the beginning of the story, Sarah is sitting at the kitchen table. She wants to move on with her life, but she doesn't know how. Her friends and family mean well, but all they tell her is, you have to move on, you have to let go. But moving on seems impossible. She sees the pain in her children's eyes. They're trying to be strong, but she knows they're hurting. Every night, Sarah struggles with the silence at the dinner table. Mark always sat at that table in that same chair. Now there is only an empty chair. Sarah tries to push the chair away, but it doesn't help. She even puts the chair in the garage, but the silence follows her. One night, her daughter suggests they should get rid of the chair. Sarah disagrees. She tells her children that it doesn't feel right to get rid of it. Then she tells them that she needs that chair. She needs Mark's chair. One night, Sarah's son, Sam, who has been unusually quiet, withdrawn and eating little, says, I don't want to eat. I miss Dad's stories. I miss his jokes. The dam breaks and Sarah lets out all of her bottled-up emotions. She cries and cries. Finally, she can feel the tears of grief flowing through her body. When Sarah and her children are ready to eat, they sit down together at the table. Sarah looks at Mark's empty chair and she has an idea. She goes to the garage to get the chair. She places it at the table and they begin to share their memories of Mark. They remember the good times they shared as a family. They remember his stories and his jokes. They remember how much he loved them. At the end of the story, Sarah takes out a small photo of Mark. She places the photo on the chair and smiles. Moving on doesn't mean forgetting. It means finding a way to include his memory in their new life. That is the only way they can honor Mark's memory. Every night when Sarah and her children sit down to dinner, they share a dad story. They take turns telling stories about Mark, keeping his memory alive. Over time, the pain of the empty chair is replaced by the warmth of family and the love of a father. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe.